Damn, I love my dakimakura.
Swag. Swag.
Have you worked with
Bitch.
Robo Shogo or something?
Hi everyone, I'm Eleanor and welcome to my show. As many of you know, a few weeks ago I went to Los Angeles to do a special project. It's been really hard to keep it a secret because I share everything about myself on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever, but I couldn't because it was a secret. And I'm very happy I finally can talk to you about it. Everyone please stop what you're doing now and go watch Porter Robinson's Lionhearted video. Don't watch it just once, like watch it for 100 times and then come back here and I'll tell you the rest of my story. So some time ago, through the magic of Twitter, I became friends with this really cool guy and he loves Japan. He loves the Japanese culture, he loves fashion, and this guy just happens to be the amazing, super cool, very funny musician, DJ Porter Robinson. I'm a big fan of his music, so I felt really lucky to get to know him, even though it was only through online. So one day, out of the blue, Porter asked me if I would be interested to fly to Los Angeles to help him do styling for a music video. Now if you know anything about Porter Robinson, you already know his upcoming album called Worlds is super anticipated by so many people. Porter's album is on so many of those magazine lists, like top albums everyone is waiting for in 2014. And I thought this was going to be a really big thing. I was so surprised and so excited when Porter asked me to help out with the styling in his music video. At first I thought that maybe I was dreaming and I was really nervous. I had never been to Los Angeles before, and even though I did some styling for my friends, I never did something so big for a project, and I never thought that something I do will be something millions of people will be watching. When Porter told me about the concept of the Lionhearted video, it sounded amazing right away. He said he wanted to add Japanese street fashion elements to the styling of the video. Here's what made it super cool though. Porter wanted to add the real fashion in Harajuku. Not the fake Japanese fashion you see in all those Western media where everyone's wearing sailor uniforms with loose socks, neither those head-to-toe pink fashion with plush toys with all those kawaii stuff. It was very important to Porter that the styling really be from the streets of Tokyo. No cliches, no stereotypes, just the cool fashion that we might see every day in Harajuku. It was so special to me that he was interested in the real Harajuku, not some made-up image of the town I love so much. So even though I was really nervous, I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I knew I had to go. I filled a huge suitcase with Harajuku fashion items, most from my own closet and some that I bought from my favorite Harajuku shops. And then I flew to LA! When I arrived in Los Angeles, everything was a blur, but I'll try to share some of my most vivid memories with you. First of all, the Lionhearted video was directed by a French-Canadian director named Joe Depp. He has worked on some amazing music videos in the past, but most of all, he was really fun to work with. So after meeting some of Porter's team, including Joe Depp, they had to decide which actors to cast in the video. It was important to find girls who matched up with Porter's concept for the video. Everyone who would be in the video had to have a little bit of badass in them. One whole day was spent on audition. Even though I originally came for styling, I also auditioned for the video. In the end, the girls who were selected were Eugenie, Essy, Jennifer, Zoe, and Elleanor, me in a music video of my favorite artist. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I'm still not believing it. I was really excited to do the styling, and then I'm being casted, and I was just really excited. After the cast was chosen, we had to go to a costume house to get some extra stuff and shoes and stuff, and then we started working on the video. First we did some fitting with the models. Right after that we had to do some makeup, and right away we had to move on to the filming. So after doing the makeup, we had to decide what weapons we were using in the video, and I was very Japanese. I couldn't decide what to choose. So while everyone was choosing, I was preparing with other stuff, and then I saw the chains left, so I picked the chains. The shotguns and the pistols were all fake, of course, but the chains I was carrying was real and it was really heavy, and of course I've never used weapons before, so it's kind of like hard, and I think I had blisters on my hand. I remember having them. On the first day, we shot the scenes in Los Angeles, and because we had those fake weapons so that we won't frighten anyone, we had a police officer with us beside us while we were filming, and we filmed till really late at night. I think I reached home at about 2 a.m. And on the second day, we drove out to the city of Taft, where the desert is, where you see the bike scenes. One of the locations we drove out to was an old school. I think you can see it in the video, but there was a rainbow in the room and it was an old school, and that was where we filmed. And beside that school, there's a real school where everyone was having classes and they were waving at us, so I was like, ah! It was kind of exciting to see students in America. And in the desert, we had a bike scene. There was a truck to wet the road so that it would look cool in the video. Essy and I cannot ride a bike, so I stood behind Jennifer, and in Japanese it's called futari nori because we have two people on the same bike. I was in the film like that. The moment the filming started, I didn't want it to end. Like, it was so much fun. Every hour we spent, the more we get together, and it was so much fun. Although we looked so badass in the video, we were laughing all the time. I forgot to tell you one of the most important things. When I met Porter, after talking online with him, we finally met face to face, and I was kind of nervous, I don't know why. I thought he was going to be kind of scary, but he was really nice, really friendly. He gave me a big hug, and yeah, then we moved on to filming. Porter was involved in every scene, and it was our first time acting, so everyone was kind of nervous, kind of like not confident, but he was really supportive and he was really nice to everyone. After meeting Porter, I even like his music even more. While I was in LA, I used my Twitter and everyone knew that I was in LA. People asked me to try out In-N-Out Burger, so I did, and it was awesome. It was so good. I miss it so much now. I also had some time to see the Hollywood billboard, and I almost got killed by some cars. I miss everything in LA. I got lost for a few times. I didn't know where I was.
This is my apartment. 1222 is my birthday. I'm waiting for a cab. I didn't know they don't come if you don't call, so I was waiting like for an hour for a cab. But I noticed that I don't see any, so I got a friend to call me one.
After all the shooting was done, I flew back to Tokyo, and I was really happy to be a part of the video. But I was also really sad that everything was over. Working on the video was an amazing experience. It was very hard to go back to my regular Harajuku life, and I felt a bit lost for a while. But when I saw the finished video for the first time, I can't describe how I felt. It was really awesome, and Jodep and Porter did such an amazing job on it. Being a part of something so incredible was so inspiring to me. One thing I've learned from this experience is how important it is to take chances. I didn't know if I could do it. I only had a few days to make my decision. But if I had said no when Porter asked me to be a part of the video, I wouldn't have met such cool people and have a wonderful experience. When they first asked me, I thought, how could I do this? I'm just a 19-year-old in Tokyo. I'm not a Hollywood professional or something. But they gave me a chance, and I took the chance. And I'm so grateful they gave me the chance, and I'm so happy I put my fears and insecurities aside and gave it a shot. It's really easy to think that you can't do this or that and just give up on your dreams. But don't do it. Instead of giving up, give it your best shot, and you'll be surprised what you can do if you just try. Finally, once again, I want to say a big thank you to Porter Robinson for being so amazing. Also, thank you to both Porter and Jodep for allowing me to be a part of something so great. Everyone, please watch the Lionhearted video and give it a big thumbs up, and also share it with your friends and even your enemies. And this song is just amazing, so you have to watch it. Thank you for listening to my story, and if you liked it, give me a thumbs up too. And I'm gonna post pictures we took from the filming and selfies and everything on Twitter and Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It'll be all in the description box. And don't forget to subscribe to Tokyo Fashion's YouTube channel so that you won't miss out any of my future episodes. And see you next time! Bye bye!
Oh my god.
You got it.
It's filming already.
Alright, this is Eleanor almost getting run over. Playing Frogger in traffic.
Yay, I'm gonna die now. That is so
Okay. If you die, it will all be fake. Like how you see it in the movies.
I'm in Hollywood!
It's me. This is that Omo
How is
thing.
shopping?
Everything they make is so cute. I don't know if it looks good on me, but I like him.